Alright, so a lot of you guys asked me to give my thoughts, my opinions on what's going on with One Piece Film Red. So what we're going to do is we're going to react to both trailers, and I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking. Now, before we get into this, I've actually seen these trailers once before, but now that I'm reacting with you guys, I may be able to catch something that I have missed. Yes, sir. I just want to say that the Yonko, the next generations with the kids and all these things, I'm here for it. Now, if Uta is filler, you know, that's the only thing where I'm kind of like, don't pump fake me. Do not pump fake me. I would love to see Uta being canon because I would actually care more about this movie. But when you're thinking about the Yonko kids, like a Yamato for Kaido, or even a Katakuri and Big Mom, we don't know anything about Weevil just yet, but if Weevil does happen to actually be Whitebeard's son, then that is going to open up doors. The animation is beautiful. You obviously Sakazuki here, he's tight about something. I'm actually hype about that because if the Marines are showing up in the movie, something wild is going on.
One Piece film Red. Okay, and it's coming soon. Now for my thoughts on that first trailer, I did not see enough Shanks. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I did not see enough Shanks. When we look at how One Piece Film Red was marketed to us, it was all about Shanks. You're seeing in the cover art, the same scar that Shanks has on his eye from Blackbeard is in the wording. So this movie, when I heard about this movie, the first thing that came to my mind was, this is a Shanks movie. And I'm seeing more clips of Monkey D. Luffy. Akainu is getting more screen time in the trailer than Shanks. That's a problem for me. Now, obviously, if this movie happens to be about Shanks' daughter, I'm here for it if she is canon. But if she is filler, I don't really know. But let's go to the second trailer. The music is fire. So obviously we're getting a music devil fruit here. These are the vibes I'm getting from Uta already. So this means the Apus of the world and everybody, there's some competition. If she is canon. Yeah. Oh, we just saw it. Hold on. Let me go back. What is that? This ability might be crazy. I don't know how it's gonna work because we already have a pool with the sound, so I don't really know where she's gonna be going with this. But there are some musical powers that are happening here. So this is what I like to see. I'm mad about this, even though, listen, Zoro looks cold here, but where's Shanks? This is, you know what? Hold on, let me talk to y'all. It's not that I don't like the trailers, because I think the trailers look nice, the coloring looks nice, the music is beautiful. Toei did a good job, but there's something that's really missing, and I don't know if it's because of the Demon Slayer Mugen Train movie. I don't know if it's because of the Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 0 movie. I don't even know if it's because of the Dragon Ball Super Battle of Gods, Resurrection F, and even the Broly movie. But when I'm looking at shonen movies from now on, I really have grown accustomed to seeing canon anime films. I don't really care about filler movies anymore. They don't hit the same, and this is why I'm a little bit worried, because there's enough One Piece lore to make movies for the next 10 million years pretty much. There's so much you could do. You could do a Rocks movie, you could do a Shanks versus a Mihawk type of movie. There's so much One Piece lore that can be covered, even in Ace side story movies. A lot of Ace's side story got covered through the novels, and this is something that could be turned into a movie. The story of Ace, I mean, people would be lining the theaters
trailers just to see things like this happen because they know they are canon. And when I'm looking at One Piece Film Red, I'm worried because it doesn't even look canon, and it doesn't even look like we're gonna get much Shanks. I mean, when you're looking at the trailer, how many frames has Shanks showed up? I have been watching One Piece for around 12 plus years. I've been in the game for a long time. It is time for me to see what Shanks is looking like. At this point in the series, we know he's lost an arm. We know he's one of the top Yonko. We know that he's a swordsman that can rival a Mihawk. We know that he clashed weapons with Whitebeard and split the sky. So we know that his haki has to be somewhere elite. But I want to see it now. And One Piece Film Red, they used that as the marketing scheme. It was the marketing tool that, hey, you guys are finally going to get to see Shanks. This is what everybody thought when we first heard about One Piece Film Red. And now when I'm watching the trailers, I'm seeing Luffy getting hella screen time. I'm seeing Uta's taking up the entire screen time. We didn't even know what was going on. I saw one flyer with Uta on it, but I saw about 3 different ones with Shanks. So if Uta was the main portion of the movie, it should have been marketed as a movie about Uta. Now we know that this is Shanks' daughter, and that's okay and that's fine. But if Uta is filler, I don't care. I feel like I got finessed here. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and obviously, you know, One Piece is my favorite work of all time in the anime industry, but I would be lying to you guys if I said I didn't have a problem with how this was marketed, because this movie was made to look like it was about Shanks. And I'm seeing more Straw Hats, I'm seeing Helmeppo, I'm seeing Akainu. How are all these other characters having more screen time in the trailers than Shanks? I'm okay with Uta getting her screen time, but if she's filler, I don't care. Show me Shanks. Let's get back to the trailer, y'all. Okay. I mean, the Straw Hats are doing what the Straw Hats do. And to be honest with you, I'm loving it. The Straw Hats look clean. The outfits look fire. Obviously, they're going to do what they do. But where is Shanks? We are about 45 seconds in this trailer, and I feel like I haven't even seen Shanks one time. Hold on, we're not just gonna, no. We gotta go back to the crew. Sorry, Luffy, we see you all the time. Let's go back to the crew. This is what I'm talking about. We see Lucky Roo here. Look at this. We're watching that again. Hold on. Oh yeah, Ben Beckman's in there, Yasop's in there. So this is what I like to see. But look how listen, I had to rewind and then pause as fast as possible just so you guys could catch the red hair pirates in the trailer. This is how swiftly they dropped them in here. And this is a movie that was marketed as a Shanks movie. Do you guys see what I'm saying? This should be One Piece Film Uta, not One Piece Film Red, because One Piece Film Red implies that you're talking about red-haired Shanks and the red-haired pirates. I am pausing as fast as possible just so you guys can see them in the trailer. Trailer dropped them in here like they didn't even want you to know they're in the movie. So unless there's something in the movie that is completely top tier crazy and they're trying to hide all scenes of it, I do have a problem with this. I wanted to see Shanks at least say hi. At least say what's up to everybody. I mean, I didn't even get to hear Ben Beckman talk in the trailer. Look at this. We're just seeing them pan for under a millisecond. I have a problem with that. But let's keep going. One Piece Film Red. Oh, and now we see Shanks at the end. I'm worried about this film. I don't know if this was the right direction for where Toei needed to go and where One Piece needs to go as a whole. Because when you're talking about movies like Mugen Train and JJK movie Zero, like these movies are canon and they've done well. They performed well because they are canon. People had to go to the movie theaters to see them. One Piece is now in a situation where we are going closer to the end game of the story. I'm not saying they have to give up everything about Shanks, but at least give us something, man. At least in the trailer, show him unsheathing the sword so we know that he's gonna have a fight scene in there. Give us a reason to show up, not for a filler daughter. Maybe. If the daughter is canon, you know what? I'll be happy. I'll still feel finessed because this movie was marketed as Shanks, but you know what? We'll take the daughter. If that's what we have to do to hear about Shanks is to find out that he has a child, then that's fine. But I just don't like how we're barely seeing Shanks. We are barely seeing the red hair pirates in the movie. We've seen the Straw Hats for how long already? We know what the Straw Hats can do. This is a movie where I really wanted to see Shanks. Now you guys let me know down in the comment section below. All my One Piece fans, are you excited for One Piece Film Red? Do you feel like me? Do you feel like you got finessed? Either way, I'm still going to the movie theaters to see this movie. All right, I'm still a One Piece fan, but I really want to come out of the theater saying I got to see Shanks do something. Shanks had more than 2 lines to say. Ben Beckman got to do something. Lucky Roo got to do something. I want to be able to talk about the red hair pirates as I walk out of the theater. And if I don't get that, I mean, I really don't know. I'm cool on One Piece filler movies. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't care what's going on. The filler movies are not it. We are now in the age of canon movies. All of the shonen anime out there are doing canon movies. Black Clover has a canon movie dropping in the year 2023. We are tired of the filler movies, at least me. I speak for myself when I say that. Give us a canon movie, and if you don't want to pick up for where the manga is or where the anime is, that's fine, but give us a side story. I would love to see the Battle of God Valley in a movie. I would love to see Whitebeard and Roger and their clash that happened for 3 days. I would love to see that in a film. I would love to see Ace's backstory and all of these things, how Dragon was brought up. All of these things that happened off screen in the manga and the anime, I would love to see these in films. And if Uta happens to be canon, then I'm cool with it. That's probably the only thing that's gonna make me happy about this movie besides Shanks fighting. That's it.